Hello YouTube world, Mac Daddy 1911A1 here with the Shade Tree Survivalist. Quick update video. Haven't been on here in a while. I've had a lot going on. Yes, I watched the election results come in, and I'll tell you, I was been a screwy damn election. First and foremost, because I do not have first-hand knowledge of any of the accusations from either side, I don't know. That's the first damn thing. I'm not going to make up my mind, and do not have the facts. I have what other people consider facts on both sides, so who the hell knows? I'm going to cover several topics in this video, and then I'll probably try to upload it tonight or tomorrow morning when I get up and leave it going. First things first, I think we'll cover concealed carry in this age. Second thing is the shortage of ammo, I guess, and whatever else comes to my mind. The 1911 is always dinged by cause of its weight, but here recently it has been twice at least where I put the holster on in the morning, as well as all the other crap in my pockets, and walked right out the door, and within 20-30 minutes realized I did not have my 1911 on my hip. I'm so damn used to the weight that not having it, it didn't click. It didn't dawn on me that I did not have it on my person until then. So I'm having to double, triple check myself to make sure I grab it as I go out the door, because I've been carrying a damn thing, God, every single day, 8, 9, 10 years now. I don't remember when I first got my concealed carry permit. So the weight is not an issue. It's such a, I mean, I don't think about it. It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't weigh me down. Because it is, well, it's because of the way my body is. I mean, I don't have any ass to speak of, so my damn belt will slide down as the day goes by. Even with the heavy duty gun belt I just purchased not too long ago, very stiff, very thick, doesn't allow the holster rock or tilt or anything, which is good. Some days I carry the Serpa holster, and other days just my Toga leather holster. But the dang gum thing is, I mean, I work on my automobiles with it on my hip. I cut grass with it on my hip. I do chores around the house with it on my hip. I carry it every day, all day. It's not an issue. And plus, I carry 2 spare mags, sometimes 3, but always 2. So you've got the weight of the 45 ACP ammunition. It's just, you know, once you get into a comfortable rhythm, and you always put it in the same place. Always carry the holster in the exact same spot, regardless of what type it is. The magazines are always in the same spot on my person, so if I were to need a real quick reload, I could grasp and reload the handgun and sock it to it. But because, I mean, my body type helps a lot, because I'm slender, and I don't have big glove handles hanging over my belt that would interfere with the position in which I do carry. I mean, it's just not a damn issue. So I don't understand why people complain about the damn weight of the gun. It's stupid. It's just an excuse for whatever reason. I mean, if it's not your choice, okay, cool, no big deal. But if you're complaining about the weight, I don't think you really know what the hell you're doing. I mean, having an extra light gun, that's fine and dandy, except for one problem. Especially on a 45, that extra weight helps soak up the damn recoil. so you can get back on the target quicker. I'll never understand it. It's just somebody like me. I'm dedicated to the platform. I've tortured the snot out of several of them, and I carry my Springfield Armory Range Officer, which is not really made for concealed carry because of the sights, but it's the gun I shoot the best. I mean, it is, when I do my part, it is phenomenally accurate, and it's reliable, absolutely reliable, except with the Chip McCormick 10-round mags. It does not, I mean, it functions better than, say, the Colt or other guns I've tried them in. They just, the 10-round power mags, too much drag on the slide from the spring pressing the top cartridge or something, I don't know, but it doesn't lock them. So I just do my standard 10-round Wilson Combat, and I have no issues. Just, it works, and the weight doesn't matter. Another topic I think I should have added at the top is I went and purchased a brand new Wave from Leatherman. I got the Plus. Other than being able to change out the blades or the jaws on the plier part of it, it's the same freaking tool as the one I've had, but I lost all the little screwdrivers. They ended up, somehow or another, I lost them off from my original one. There's nothing broke on the original one. It works just fine, other than, like I said, I lost them. I mean, this is the original. Use it every day, but the little screwdriver, flathead / Phillips head that goes in there, it got lost. The little tiny one on the other side, let's see, there's the scissors. They still function 100%. But I lost a little tiny attachment for the screwdriver on that side. And it's just something, I mean, you know, that I couldn't find replacements for it. And I believe they don't even make the Wave Plus anymore. I think it's a different model now that uses the standard magnet tip type screwdriver bits. And I thought that's what this one was, but when I got it out of the package, I realized it was basically an enhanced, newer version of what I already had. And, I mean, it's identical. It works great. Yes, I'm going to keep this, and maybe at a later date I can find the little tool parts that I'm missing, but it still has a lot of functionality. The little saw is still, I mean, I've used that on 100 projects. The knife blade's not as much, but I've used those quite a bit. But the other tool I have used is the file. I have a very aggressive side, which is about worn out on this one actually. But the other side is very smooth, and you can hone it and clean up your work from this side. But I've used that quite a bit over years. Used that at a job I was working at when I worked at a carpet mill for a short while I had that big ticket. I couldn't drive commercial vehicles. So I don't like the new pouch because I use this to carry my flashlight, and the new one does not have that, so I just have to put it in one of my leg pouches. And that's a great thing about where I work at. The uniform pants have the big pockets on the thigh, and of course when I'm at home on the weekend, unless I'm wearing my blue work uniforms, my other uniforms also have that pocket, and it works really, really well. So that's where I'm carrying the my wallet to get it out of my back pocket, as well as the flashlight on one side and a spare magazine on the other side. And the little quick flipping modern day knives, I lost my little mini Trident, and it just, and I bought a couple of other ones that were not nearly as expensive. I just cannot see carrying a $100 knife and losing the damn thing and having to buy another one. So I just went back to my old timer. I've had this thing over 20 years. It's beat up. I've used it for all kinds of things before I got a multi-tool. But I went back to carrying it because it's very sturdy construction. The only thing is the locking mechanism in here you can easily get lint into it and it won't lock. So you have to be, every couple of days just look down there and see if there's any in there, and then get one of your little gun cleaning hooks, the little picks, and just dig it out, and then you're good to go. Politics, what can you say? You don't know what the truth is, but I think they stole the damn election. But I don't know. Just don't know. I said in a video maybe a month or so, or maybe a little earlier than that, that there was no real candidate. I didn't like either candidate. I think that Trump or a Trump-type person was needed who had guts and nuts and spoke to darn what he felt, but at the same time, he was his own worst enemy. And the way he handled COVID and put it off like it was not a big deal, and okay, we lost 600 and some odd thousand men in 3 years in World War II. We fought in Asia. We fought across the entire Pacific. We fought in Africa. We fought in Europe. We fought in the Atlantic, the Indian Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the Caribbean, the U-boats, of course, and we had a 2-front war, 2-ocean war, 3-ocean war, and we only lost 600. Seems like 650 pops in mind, but I don't remember the exact statistics as far as deaths. In 1 year, we've already lost, not even a full year, but we've lost 250,000 people. Now, whether those numbers have been cooked, I don't know, but what I am saying is this: when you're flippant about it and people have lost loved ones to it, you anger the crap out of them. So is it a possibility he lost because of that? Yep. Big possibility. Hey, I survived Clinton. I survived Obama. I'll survive this dumbass. As long as we can hang on to the Senate. And yes, I voted for Kelly Loeffler, and yes, David Perdue, I voted for him also, but they are both in a runoff because the way the law works here in the state of Georgia for every election except the president, they have to get at least 50% of the vote in order to be elected. And because there were so many candidates, and I like Doug Collins. I thought he did a good job in the Congress trying to defend the president during the impeachment and all that crap. But if he hadn't gotten a race, Kelly Loeffler would have walked away with it. Now this Warnock fella has got a damn good chance because they are going to back him to the hilt. And he's doing these nice guy commercials. And they're doing attack ads against him. And who knows how it's going to work. David Perdue, he's going against this guy named Ossoff. Ossoff's never held a real job in his whole damn life. Not a real job. Mommy and Daddy's been taking care of him his whole damn life, but he's doing the nice guy commercials too. So who knows what's going to happen. People, I got a guy at work, and I love the guy, but he's like, well, he's such a nice guy. And I'm like, and exactly what the hell's that got to do with his politics? I said, if you vote for somebody because they're nice, and who is the damn fool? You need to find out what their policies are. And for a preacher to say the Bible says abortion is okay, I remember in there, and I'm not a scholar, and I'm a bad sinner, ladies and gentlemen. I cuss like a sailor, and I know I do, but I remember in there, the Bible says, Jesus said, do not keep the little ones from me. It would be better that you tied a millstone around your neck and cast yourself into the sea than to do that. And the little ones, we're talking about children because they were children wanting to run up to him and talk to him and touch him and listen and hear, and the disciples were trying to run him off because he was making all that racket, and that's when he chastised them for that. But a child, and the way Jesus looks at it, is anyone who is new in the faith, anyone who is searching for the truth, but especially unborn children. I just don't want to be in that dude's shoes. But for him to preach at Martin Luther King Jr.'s church as a senior pastor and spout that kind of mess, I would never vote for that guy. He can be the nicest fellow in the damn world. I would never vote for him. Period. Ever. Never. Ever. But I've already dragged this video on for 15 minutes. Carry your weapon. Carry some backup of some type. Carry some basic tools with you. Spare magazines, and keep your damn head on a swivel. Having a damn gun does you no good, or a knife, or a ball bat, or any other damn tool, if they catch you unawares and by surprise. So keep an eye on everyone around you this day and age. Good Lord, it's going straight to hell in a handbasket, but that's the way it is. So we just got to deal with what we got to deal with. But anywho, this is Mac Daddy 1911 May 1. One more little thing. We've got a brand new shop coming, and of course I will do some videos on that once I get it here, but I got to get off of here and get my butt dressed and go to work. Y'all take care. Mac loves you. God bless the USA, and hell with the damn Democrats. Y'all be good.